we're live. Hey, everybody. It is Saturday night. It is Atop the Fourth Wall plays Pokemon HeartGold Randomized Nuzlocke. I am joined by Julie Sador. How you doing, Julie?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. We were talking Pokemons before the start of this, and we already got a super chat. SKH's Video Productions, remember what Tara D and Nash say, first pants.
First pants. Then shoes, idiot.
Oh me, oh my, oh me. Benjamin Hall is asking about the Kappa Law. I have been reassured now, both from Screenwave and Dan Olson's video on the subject, that I really have little to worry about. There's always a possibility that false flagging can occur. The FTC is not the ones in the wrong. It is YouTube. It is always YouTube. The FTC themselves have even released a thing basically admitting, yeah, no, don't worry, guys. We will check and make sure that your stuff is not, taken down wrong. We're not just gonna blanket all animations or bright color stuff.
Good.
This is entirely about YouTube not playing by the law and collecting data on kids, and Google being like, but we want to collect data on little kids and advertise to them.
Oh my God. No, Google.
Yeah, no, and and YouTube was being deliberately obtuse in their video explaining this because they want people to yell at the FTC to try to get them a lighter sentence, because right now they're being fined for like $170 million.
Excellent. I'm glad they're being fined. Good.
So anyway, there's always a chance of false flagging because YouTube is still implementing their own systems to try to detect stuff and possibly pass things off, but we have a little, but I think we are mostly in the clear. I think we're going to be fine. We will get through things as they happen. There is a little chance of a $40,000 fine for me because it's not like I'm collecting user data on little kids. Mm-hmm. And even then, my audience, based on the demographics, is not little kids. Family-friendly content is going to be fine. At least it should. Mm-hmm. Andrew Kind, plans for Thanksgiving or Black Friday? I have no plans for Black Friday. I tend to avoid it unless there's something I really, really want, which even then is pretty rare. Thanksgiving, I'm getting together with my family. How about you, Julie?
Let's see. I was thinking of Black Friday if to get a good Switch deal, but I didn't see any, so I just bought a Switch 2 days ago, and it's great. And Thanksgiving, I am getting together with my brother, and we will watch movies and/or Star Trek and eat food.
Nice.
So yeah, looking forward to it. And I got Breath of the Wild for Switch, and it's great.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah. The Smartest Moron, can I have some good luck wishes? Just lost my job yesterday for my depression just after I got antidepressants before my birthday and Christmas. I am so sorry, Smartest Moron.
Sounds rough. Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck. I'm sure, I'm sure things will turn around for you, especially now that you've got the antidepressants. They will help you focus and get things, done. Mm-hmm. So, fingers crossed, man. Here's hoping. Reality Helix, more proof that corporations will never do the right thing unless forced to. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Gordon ZX, have you... I talked about this beforehand. Have you seen my tweet showing you Cinematic Venom's downfall of #change channel video? I'm not sure if I should see Lupa or Erod videos. You should not send them to him because there's no need to. Well, I'm not watching the damn thing. I know what happened. Dude's being an ass. And that's the end of the matter I will say on that. Dude's just being an ass. MR Nurse, have you read Hack Slash? I think you would like it. I, in fact, did Long Box of the Damned videos several years ago on the first 2 volumes of Hack Slash, the first 2 omnibuses. I'd love to get back to it, but as the process of doing Long Box has evolved, I can't do huge omnibus editions anymore. It's just too long.
I've enjoyed Hack Slash. I read it a few years ago. I think up until they had the one where they fought Chucky.
Yeah, I think I read that one, too. That was actually pretty good.
It was a lot of fun.
All right, so are we ready to start some Pokemonning?
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Come on.
We have not moved. I'm going to adjust the sound settings a bit.
Okay.
All right, so we interrupted Misty's date Last week was pretty laid back. We helped solve the power plant issue.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to beat Misty now.
Okay.
And no one has died as far as I know.
Are we, oh, okay. We've gotten into, where we're back in the old, I keep wanting it to call terrain, but region. There
Kanto.
we go.
We're back in Kanto.
Kanto. We are back in Kanto. All right. Ruining dates.
You're ruining dates. Go off our team again. We got Wreck-It Ralts, Whoop-Tang, Kenya, Billy, Laserbeak, and Ampress.
Yeah.
I think we kept Wreck-It Ralts out actually because of, oh yeah! Okay, here's what you missed last week. 90% of it was us trying to catch legendaries.
Okay.
Because every route we went on, first thing we encounter is a legendary.
All right.
We got two of them. We caught Satan.
Nice. Finally, Satan is on our side.
Exactly. To quote the Crow, I have allies in heaven and comrades in hell.
There we go. You know what they say, a few close friends or a lot of kind of close friends.
We caught Moonchild right here because we managed to catch it in a moon ball, if I recall correctly.
DeLuna, thank you for the super chat. If you want a message, please try to post it shortly below and we'll read it out for you.
So we got Buzzsaw here. We got
I like our little hockey mask friend. I always forget what it's called.
We have Anek here, or Inek,
okay.
Basically reverse Kenya.
Ah, gotcha.
I think we never looked at his ability.
Alert
Prevents
to
Pokemon
sounds.
from falling asleep. Good. The devil will never sleep.
Yeah, great.
So yeah, that was, it was just chucking balls most of the time.
All right.
I want to say Dr. Detroit was on our team too, but I cannot remember. Because I feel like we kept in Wreck-It Ralts. Oh, Grimlock! We took out Grimlock for Wreck-It Ralts because we wanted to catch stuff.
Yes. Oh, and how was our? Oh yeah, it looks like we got we got him evolved into that form.
Yep. Yeah, we beat the Elite Four. We got over here. It's I think the only one we lost Lugia. I can't remember if you were around when that happened.
Yes, I was. It was horrible. Okay, DeLuna 13. Lore question: is Linkara actually scared of Hagen? He always seems more genuinely annoyed, if anything.
He's mostly genuinely annoyed by Hagen.
It's not anything that like Linkara isn't used to. I mean, he's been reading about Doctor Doom for years.
Yeah.
So.
Sea Dog Driftwood, if Misty's dating, is she older here than in the anime? Yes, I want to say. Let's see. Okay, we're going to fight Misty. I need you to look up what her Pokemon levels will be.
Okay.
Philip Miller, yes, Seto was retired. Our first Elite Four battle, Seto went down. I want to say we haven't caught anything over on the left here. So I might want to actually go grab Wreck-It Ralts again.
All right, let's see.
Riley, the run is going until the red fight. That is the official end of the Nuzlocke, as far as I'm concerned. Gordon ZX, do you think change the channel have positive or negative nowadays? I don't follow it that closely. I did stuff with it when I first left Channel Awesome, hoping it would result in things. Nothing really changed, so I don't follow it. It's not like there's a lot of activity involved in it. People have spoken, or people don't know about what happened with Channel Awesome.
Here is her stats. 49, 49, 52, 54.
Okay, we're actually in good shape. 54 might be a little tricky, but I think we can still handle it.
Yeah.
Besides, we can use some challenge here. We've been acing through a lot of stuff.
Oh wait, is this the rematch or the first time? It sounds like it's first time.
First time.
Okay, good.
Rematch, I'm pretty sure, puts them in the 60s.
Yeah, and then there's like 6 Mons.
Alright, what was I going to look at? I was looking at Pokeballs, because we spent a whole bunch of them. Okay, good. I bought more Quick Balls and Ultra Balls.
Yeah.
Alright, new friend.
New friend, give us a friend.
Slocking, we already have a Slocking.
Okay.
Also, level 8, and ew, that sprite.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, other new friend. Ooh, a Gastrodon. Water ground.
It's a land Lapras?
Sort of, yeah. It's water ground. It's basically a sea slug.
Yeah, alright. Land Lapras.
Did we catch Regirock here? I can't remember where we caught Regirock.
I don't know. We can probably check in our Pokedex.
It's not like we're gonna use this right away. If it turns out we caught the wrong thing, we'll just put it in the retirement box later.
Yeah, and we can check by looking at him. It'll tell us where we caught him. So
good point. All right, Sluggy friend, little slugger.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's see. Snailian.
I like Snailian.
That's pretty good.
Landpress.
Landpress.
Another one for Snailian. Slugger. Poopto Bisbal. Fart Slug. Piccolo. Snell. Landpress. Amal.
Slugbug.
I'm gonna go with Snailian. I just like that.
Yeah, it just rolls off the... Got Cargo, Slugthorn. Oh, no one mentioned Slugworth.
Oh, it's in the friend box. Let's go double check. If we did, we'll put it in the retirement box. Yeah, Gastrodon wouldn't be a bad Pokemon to have. It's a tank.
Let's see.
I will allow questions on Sword and Shield.
Yes,
but only to a certain point. I don't want to spoil everything for people. I now have seen the full deck, so you can't spoil anything that's in the game. Huxley, name something Ivanovsky. I don't think we have enough space for that.
Yeah, I think the best we can do is if.
All right, Route 4.
All right, and then.
So let's see that if this Reggie Balboa. No, Route 9.
Route 9, we're good.
It should be good unless there's something else we caught that I'm not aware of.
I did not get Sword and Shield. Mostly because I have a bad habit of not playing enough of games that I buy, and so I was like, I wasn't feeling a little bit sure because it seems sparse in a lot of the footage that I've seen. I was actually like more disappointed about moves being taken. Well, actually, no, that's not true. But when I heard like there were moves taken out, I was kind of like, so I might get like, when they revamp it for like Ultra Sword and Shield, maybe I'll get that then. Maybe if I get crazy curious, I'll get it later. But right now I'm gonna just enjoy Breath of the Wild.
On that note, yeah, guys, I am having now finished the game, I'm still working on a little bit about the final, the post-game quest. I am 90% certain that the entire problem with the game is that it was rushed. That Nintendo basically said, "Hey, we need this game out by this day. Get it out for us, by then." And they were like, "Well, crap, we got to cut corners somewhere." And so, so they like cut out Pokemon from the Pokedex and moves and a few other things, especially in regards to things in the story that feel like they're incomplete. They're not bad. They just feel like it's lacking some explanation for why certain character actions are the way they are.
Yeah, and we discussed, Bulbasaur isn't in the game.
Bulbasaur should be in the game, but is not. I am angered.
Like, who would choose to do that? And also, like, who would put off, like, if it was a thing of like a deadline where it's like, oh, we gotta have it done, like, just animate all the Pokemon you can, and if anything left over, I guess, isn't making it in, who puts off Bulbasaur? That's what I would want to know. So
it's a damn shame is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I hope that they, I hope it is more like that kind of issue than I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm also 90% certain that we're gonna have a Sword and Shield 2 where they actually, or like an Ultra Sword and Shield, and it will, follow up. Especially, I definitely think a sequel is in the works, because there are certain character ends in it that make you feel like they're setting up for a sequel.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and it's just like they can do it. Like I like they talked about like, oh, we have to do all these changes for Switch, but like Switch is going to be more advanced than the 3DS.
Yeah.
I don't know, and like it's not like with Sun and Moon that they like. It's not like they added that many like new Pokemon and they were able to have all of them.
Actually, they did add more new. If we also count Galarian forms, they added more new Pokemon than in Sun and Moon.
Then in this one, or then in a whole lot of other ones? In
Sword and Shield, at the very least. They added. Okay. I'd say they added about 100 new Pokemon.
Okay.
If we count Galarian forms.
Gotcha.
What I especially love about the game, one of the things I do like, it feels like every single route there's at least one new Pokemon to check out, and I was always mystified, like, oh wow, I've never seen this before, my team kept rotating around a lot of stuff because I kept feeling out what I wanted to have on the team and what not to have.
That sounds really fun, and I did see an animation reel of like all of the new forms, and there were some really interesting Pokemon designs that I really liked. There were some of them where I did feel like, maybe you need to tweak this one a bit more, but there were some ones that were just really interesting and felt like really original and kind of fresh. There is that, what is it? There's that one that's like, I can only describe as a T-Rex centaur or T-Rex satyr, where it has like big T-Rex legs and a smaller like body or something.
That is one of the fossil Pokemon. And they did the fossils thing was a reference to how a lot of English archaeologists would, not knowing what a dinosaur looked like, would just combine random bones together to try to make something that looked sensible.
Oh my gosh, I kind of really like that.
They all look like they're in pain.
Oh, they do. They kind of do.
There's
I'm not
four
gonna
of them. There's four of them, and they all look like they're in pain.
Hold on. Do they look like they're in more pain than Clink? No. I would not say that. I would say no. They're living a step up. Did we get orange octopies?
Their super chat?
Yeah.
Because we had like 4 super chats come in, including some dollar ones.
Yeah, okay. I am going to just get those.
Do that while I try to take on some trainers and get some. I mean, I'm so used now to the experience all with the games. I forgot I need to actually like put stuff up front.
Okay, and let's see. And tell everyone who your starter was.
My starter was Sobble. I'm Sobble Squad, and I was really happy with the final form.
Good.
Middle form was like we traded out crying for emo.
Yeah. Let's see. I saw his third form. I'm gonna say wasn't impressed. I'm trying to figure out how to avoid spoilers. I can't, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Also, we have a kitty down here. Chieri has been. Oh, okay.
So Straw Hat. So basically, it's Metal Gear Solid 5 and Sonic 06 over again. But at least we finally got a Dark Gym.
Yeah, I'm very happy we finally got a Dark Gym.
Good. Yeah, me too.
Chieri has been this little one right here. We got Cat. This one has been meowing at me all day. So if you hear meowing, it's coming from her.
And it's because she wants attention.
She does.
What? So stop holding out, Lewis.
I've been trying to get work done. I finished the script for the next episode, and I'm going to film that tonight.
Good. But is your cat satisfied?
She is never satisfied.
There is no satisfaction. Orange Octopi 7. I know a lot of people are upset with Sword Shield for cutting Pokemon and moves, but I'm still enjoying the game, especially the Pokemon Camp feature.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Camp feature is nice. My only disappointment is I liked Pokemon and Me, so I would love more of that. And Camp doesn't really have that. You can play with the Pokemon, but you can't really rub them or give them scritches and stuff like that.
Philip Miller, thoughts on the wild area and what it could give way to in the future? Also, on the range from love to hate, where do you stand overall on the games?
Overall, I like them.
Yeah.
Jim Sterling compared them, basically, Pokemon is the Dynasty Warriors of Nintendo games. And I'm okay with that, because I like the new installments. Most of my excitement is about new Pokemon to play with. Overall, I like them, but it feels incomplete. Much like in the same way, Sun and Moon is a good game, but Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon feel like a more complete game.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that one, or maybe I'll get whatever their sword and shield.
Ultra Mega Pokemon Gun.
Yeah, Pokemon Gun, Pokemon Spear,
Pokemon Spear,
Crossbow.
Pokemon Axe.
Yes.
Pokemon Nunchucks.
Pokemon Nunchuck. Oh, please.
Yes, I know Bulbasaur is in the data. They probably just imported, everything from Let's Go, but they didn't keep everything. They didn't actually let you play with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there was Pokemon Gunblade, Pokemon Cannon. There was a question. There was another question about the thing. I can't remember what you were asking. About the wild area.
I do not remember. I'm just going back up through the chat.
Oh, good.
Find a second one for Gornziax.
No, they were asking about the wild area. I like the wild area. I think it's a great idea, and it's a nice open world kind of thing. It feels like there should be more stuff in there. Here's another thing that makes me really think that the game was a bit rushed. Normally, the Pokemon games have this thing where they try to keep all of them in continuity with each other. So, the reason why you can't get Umbreon and Espeon in Kanto, I'm sorry, better example. The reason why you can't get Glaceon and Leafeon in Red and Blue is not because they haven't been invented yet, but because the method of evolving them did not exist in Kanto. They would not just invent they didn't just invent a stone or have a leaf stone evolve Eevee into Leafeon. You need the Moss Rock or the Icy Rock. Those are the things you need to use it. In Sword and Shield, the Icy Rock and Mossy Stone are not there. You could just use an Ice Stone or a Leaf Stone, and that evolves them, which has never been how it works before.
Okay.
Yeah, so to me, this is just an example of we ran out of time. Just do that.
Yeah, just do that.
It's possible. It's possible it's just a quality of life change, but
yeah. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah, and Gornziax, the last of the other ones is if you ever attended Hogwarts, what house do you think you would be?
I have no idea. I'm not really a Harry Potter fan, so I don't know. Maybe Hufflepuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Maybe Ravenclaw for me.
Let's see. Also, wild area. Another thing I like about I like that there are high-level Pokemon in the wild area. I also agree with Jim Sterling that I don't like how you can't catch them. Like they limit when you can catch You have to get badges in order to get stronger Pokemon. Right,
I saw that, and just the thing where instead you just can't use it right away, the same way you couldn't if you had the badges.
Yeah.
I think that would probably have been a better method.
Definitely.
Maybe they'll patch some of this stuff. Who knows? You know what? I'd probably be Gryffindor. Was I saying stuff? I don't know.
Were you Ravenclaw? Are you evil?
No, Ravenclaw. They're smart. Yeah, what is it? It's like courage, smart, friendly, and then evil.
Evil's on number 6 of our priorities.
Yep. Let's see.
The level limit is to keep the gameplay balanced, otherwise you can catch something high level early on and sweep through the first few gyms. Yeah, but what I mean is...
you can't use it yet, but you can have it. You
should have it, but you just can't use it, or at least not very effectively.
Yeah.
Much like how traded Pokemon will disobey you, this one should be it completely ignores you and just gets whittled down and dead.
It completely sasses you and pushes over your sprite.
Yeah.
Alright. And then, let's see. Team Yell is soccer hooligans. I think we kind of all saw that coming from the art.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything about them, but I will say they do something different with them. They're, Team Skull is still superior to them in every way, but I do enjoy them on a mental level.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that too is where I feel my enjoyment. It's mentally.
Team Skull was authentic, yo.
Team Skull was pretty. They were enjoyable for sure. Let's see. Nope.
Also got the first ever Dark Gym, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Long time coming.
Yeah. Now, tell me, please, maybe spoiler warning for you, but tell me the theme. Like what, like we've had so many twisted wannabe supervillains who make a little haunted house basically out of dangerous, like stunts and like cannons. What is the theme that they chose finally for like the dark gym?
Basically like kind of a dark, poor city.
All right. Okay.
Because every gym in this one, though the difference they tried to adapt parts of Alola's whole deal with like something different about the gyms as opposed to just fighting a gym leader. So in this case, you have gym missions beforehand. Sometimes it's just fight 3 or 4 trainers and then you're done, and that seems to be the case with Team Yell's gym. But it's more like the city is closed off and you can't get in at first. You got to sneak in and then face the gym trainers.
Okay.
Toad's the Geek, probably too late now, but if they ever made an Elite Force 3, what series, settings, and characters would you have wanted to see in it? More DS9 stuff. Maybe we could do some time travel stuff, like to Enterprise era. Alright, we ready to fight Misty?
I don't know if we got Gornziax. I can see you as Slytherin.
I don't know what is exemplified by Slytherin, so I will take your word for it.
Evil,
okay.
Although they're smart, but evil.
Smart, but evil. Evil is much higher on their priority list.
Yes. Alright,
let's take on Misty.
But okay, I kind of like that, like, okay, urban warfare. It's like 28 Days Later themed gym. I think it sounds like they've done it right. I'm pleased by this.
Oh, yeah. I love the Kanto gym leader music. It starts with this dun-dun, just like this really strong opening dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Nice.
Like really energetic. I love it.
Like the Duel of the Fates from the first Star Wars, from the prequel.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Hufflepuff's writing in to let me know that they're the loyal ones, Julie. Friendly was not a good enough one. Hashtag Hufflepuff for life.
Naj Eod, thoughts on my fave DC hero, Jonah Hex, also favorite evolution. Favorite evolution is Glaceon. I like Jonah Hex. I like him mostly sticking in his Western environment, but I like the idea that in the past he has like traveled to the future and done stuff, which actually was one of the interesting things they did with the New 52 Jonah Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Like near the end of his run, it was a normal Western book for a while. Then Booster Gold shows up out of nowhere, and they time travel to the present day.
Actually, that sounds pretty good. I really liked the. Where was that, though? Was it Justice League when they had the Western episodes about Jonah Hex?
Yep, it was Batman the Animated Series did a Jonah Hex episode.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was Batman, but I was like...
But there was a Justice League episode where they do travel back in time. And they meet Jonah Hex and a bunch of other Western heroes.
Okay.
Jonah Hex recognizes the, like some of the technology they have.
Uh-huh.
It's like, sounds to me like you guys are from the future. Where'd you get a crazy idea like that? Experience. I've seen a lot.
There we go. Otherwise, just like, what would have been like hilarious if he just quotes like the H.G. Wells book. I figured, no, why not? like that's where he got his idea.
All right, we got two.
Yep.
Yep.
Ikage is Gryffindor is courage and noble, Ravenclaw is smart and witty, Hufflepuff is hardworking and loyal, and then Slytherin is ambitious and cunning. All right, and then Jacob Briggs says the traits of Slytherin are supposed to be cunning and ambition. Guys, I didn't memorize this, but thank you for letting us know.
I read one Harry Potter book in college, and that was it.
I've read all of them, but
Oh yeah, I saw the second to last movie when Doug and I did a vlog on it, like in 2011.
Okay.
I remember mostly nothing.
Okay, so super chat from Turd Ferguson. Thoughts on the Picard series coming in 2020?
I hope it doesn't suck. I'm sad because they're probably going to, because it looks like, based on that last trailer, that they're going to, that Starfleet mass-produced datas.
Oh no.
Which, I'm not, I'm disappointed by with the Federation, but there is precedent in them for them to be dicks like that.
I kind of hate that. That sucks. I mean, I hate that they would make that choice. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea for a story. Okay.
Also, this Infirmape is being a pain in the ass.
I really want some Picard managing his why I can't remember the word vineyards. Yeah, I was gonna call it a vinery, and I was like, no, that's not correct.
A vinery.
Vinery. But yeah, I want to see that. I want to see HR pods. I want to see picking crops. I want to see him worrying about the soil, and and sci-fi stuff too. But I don't know why.
And sci-fi stuff, but we like the day-to-day drudgery of running a winery.
Yeah, listen, guys, I'm a big fan of Harvest Moon. Okay, that's where this is coming from. Ryan Meir, Booster Gold makes everything better.
Hell yeah, except for Heroes in Crisis.
Nothing makes that better. And then Connor, not your business. This Nuzlocke inspired me to play HeartGold again for the first time in years. Such a good game.
It is. I really like HeartGold.
Glad you're inspired.
I think I've told the story before, but a bunch of us were playing HeartGold back when we filmed Kick-Assia. And we played against each other and did a bunch of fun stuff with it.
All right. Sir Straw Hat asking on behalf of someone else in the chat, since I hate to see someone get kicked for spamming, what is your favorite Batman villain?
I don't really have. Maybe Mr. Freeze.
I think maybe Two-Face for me. I think he's pretty cool.
I dig it. Ra's al Ghul is up there, but sometimes they get kind of ridiculous with Ra's.
Okay.
Garage. I'm trying to remember how that works. I think that eliminates PowerPoints after we've killed it.
Goldrex, I'd almost forgotten. Galar, Mr. Mime. Why? Why did they have to bring it back?
They brought back, yeah. I think Galarian Mr. Mime is better.
Original version?
I'll tell you this though. Mr. Mime's Galarian Mr. Mime's evolution, I think, is really good.
You know,
have you seen it?
I've seen the Galarian Mr. Mime, and I'm just trying to parse was it creepy? No, you know what? It feels like. Yeah, no, it was threatening. It was scary.
Well, Galarian Mr. Mime also evolves into Mr. Rhyme.
Uh-huh.
And I like him. He looks like TikTok from the Oz books.
Mr. Rhyme?
Yep.
Kidding me? Okay.
He looks like TikTok from the Oz books. So he's got this big bushy mustache and a top hat or a bowler hat.
Okay.
He's considerably less scary. I like him.
The second one, yeah, in there, I didn't see its name, is less scary. But that main Galar Mr. Mime, I'm whoa. I think the first Mr. Mime, you feel if I found one in my house, I could probably handle it. Galar Mr. Mime in your house, I don't know, maybe the terror would be too much.
Looks fine. Maybe. It looks better to me. Honestly, it looks more like a robot.
No, we'll take that back.
Ricky Brainerd, Julie, love clowns. They only want to bring joy.
And then, nuh-uh. Oh, God. Alright, so, what was I thinking? Yeah, giving it those jerky movements do not make me feel at ease and it's a robot. It doesn't help. But, anyway, Galarian Stunfisk?
Yep. And I actually really like Galarian Stunfisk.
Okay, because I saw an animation thing of them, but I probably missed the names on some of them.
Galarian Stunfisk is, I want to say it's ground steel. It now resembles a bear trap.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That looked cool.
Yeah, I think it actually it actually kind of redeems Stunfisk to me.
No, that looked like a cool Pokemon. I had no idea it was a Galarian version. Alright. Professor Chaos 56. Not all evil wizards are from Slytherin. Oh, it jumped. Not all evil wizards are from Slytherin. Quirrell was Ravenclaw and Pettigrew was Gryffindor. Slughorn was a good Slytherin. Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks that. It's just that, their priority seems to be evil.
Misty is using all of her full restores on her Umbreon.
I think their point was just that ambition and cunning kind of can lead down that path. But, obviously, they don't think all of them are evil.
Edward Scales, Robert Patrick was 12 when Mask of Zero came out, just saying. Not sure what that's in reference to.
Alright, and then do we get 7 Seraphim 7? So many recoil moves. Is this Misty a masochist?
Apparently so. I mean, maybe that's what she was doing on her date. And that's why she was so embarrassed when we interrupted her.
Oh, okay.
Also, we missed Gorn ZX's super chat, apparently.
Let's see.
There we go. Finally, Umbreon is dead. Pokemon that I like to see get regional variants, mostly stuff like Stunfisk. I like to see stuff that is underutilized and underused get some more love. I would not mind like I was hoping for like a Galarian Blossom when there was a trainer who was using like another Galarian form, and then they said they were going to send out Blossom. It was like, oh boy, is there going to be like a Galarian Blossom? And it was just a regular Blossom.
Okay.
Dunsparce could use one. I'm glad that Farfetch'd got one and an evolution. Surfetch'd was a permanent member of my team.
Surfetch'd looks so cool.
It is so cool. It is so good.
Any really interesting moves that it has?
It comes with a item that boosts critical hit, and then later on it learns Leaf Blade, which already has a high crit hit ratio. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I've gotten the it's supposed to have like kind of a unique move, or at least like a Hyper Beam type move. Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much it off the top of my head.
Okay. But yeah, it should have a Hyper Beam.
It's a style move. Also, Meowth gets another form, which I think is a bit unfair, but at least gets a different evolution.
Yeah, like there's that like kind of looks like dwarf-like.
Yep. Perzerker.
Oh my gosh, that's a pretty perfect name. Gorn ZX, I'm like from your last super chat, I didn't see any messages in between that and your one where you're saying that it was missed. Like I saw the one where it was just an amount, and then I scrolled and I didn't see anything. So, feel free to post that again. For some of you guys that like sometimes it seems like it comes up that there's an amount and then it doesn't show a message. Never hurts to like just like select all your text before you send it, copy it, and that way if it doesn't show up, you can just like paste it right away, and then it'll be very close to right under where your message was.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna look again for Professor Chaos 56. So I was looking for the other one.
All right, there was after making a meal of Corsola back in Alola, Toxapex ain't going anywhere near the Alolan, the Galarian Corsola.
Does the Galarian Corsola, like, does it kind of solve its weird extinction problem? Or, like, I know they're, like, endangered in some areas. Is it
quite the opposite, actually. Galarian Corsola is Ghost type.
How sad.
Yeah, it looks sad, too. It's very similar to a regular Corsola, but it's got sadder eyes.
Oh, man.
But it gets an evolution in Cursula.
Oh, we got it. Yeah. I'm sorry, say that once more.
It also gets an evolution called Cursula.
Okay.
Which is basically like a super tall Corsola.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. That one looked interesting. All right.
Unfortunately, it's a Shield exclusive, so I did not get one.
Okay.
Yoink, gonna get this.
Are there any unfair things between the versions, like what you get and what you don't get, that you think people should know about?
No, I think it's pretty balanced. I mean, there are different things you can get in each one. What I think is bullcrap is that that you have to use Nintendo's online service in order to like Wonder Trade and stuff. There's also no GTS, which is especially bullcrap.
Okay. What's the GTS again? Is that
the global trading system? It's how you can can put up a Pokemon and say I want this Pokemon, and you can trade it. And that's usually how people tend to use to get like the alternate things that are only available in another game. Like here, I'll trade this thing that is only unique to my game for a Pokemon that's only unique to your game.
Okay. So like it lets you post ads.
Say again?
So it lets you post ads, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. But it does so. But it lets you. It basically just deposits the Pokemon for you.
Okay.
They do have Wonder Trade, a kind of different form of Wonder Trade, but basically the same thing.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Gorn ZX, their question is, what made you think Cinematic Venom is being an ass, even though you have not seen the video. I think you've already said your opinion on this.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact details because when this kind of thing happens, I just kind of block it out and move on with my life. But basically, he was like demanding something or like being unreasonable, and he was expressing some really crappy opinions about a bunch of stuff. I cannot recall the exact specifics. I just know I just want to get. I'm not involved in this. I'm not anywhere. Yeah. And I know he was being a dick to other people.
Yeah, Gorn's EX, he is not referring to he is an ass because of the video. He's referring to, I guess, other stuff.
Yeah, why, yeah. For the record, I did not contribute anything at all to his original, like, change the channel video. The original one that he was talking about it. Other than, you know, the Google Doc, which everyone participated in.
Let's see.
I don't want to do interviews with stuff. I have said my piece. I just want to move. I'm moving on with my life. It's other people. It's you people who keep asking me stuff about Channel Awesome stuff. I'll bring up anecdotes from, like, you know, interacting for stuff at, like, Kickassia, but I'm not the one who keeps bringing up CA. It's everyone else.
Mm.
Maybe you should get a heavy doll before engaging. Well, that's the thing. This is probably not a Snorlax.
It's a mimic.
Yes.
Snorlax.
It's a Mimikyu in a Snorlax suit.
Oh man, in Snorlax merch, it found one of those big ones. Oh my god.
On that note, can you look up what level the Snorlax is supposed to be?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. HeartGold.
Goldrex, have you caught a Galarian Darumaka? No, I have not. I can't find the damn thing. I know it's in the game. I looked for it. I could not find it. Okay. Darumaka, another Pokemon that is not really used all that often, but they gave it a regional form, and I love that. I mean, I'm still not that interested in it. I kind of like the alternate form, which is like a fire snowman. But yeah, it was not that interesting. Yeah, I know. I have the Pokedex. I looked up where to find it. I couldn't find one.
It might be like a really rare one.
Yeah. Level 50 is what people are saying. I think we can handle
level 50 is what I found too.
All right, we'll save real quick here. I think I might have already saved. But we'll save, and then we'll activate the radio and see what happens. Oh, actually, we should go get Wreck-It Ralts, because we're going to catch something. TF2Fan 101, I addressed the Kappa thing at the beginning of the stream. Basically, I'm not worried about it. YouTube is the one that's trying to push people into being unreasonable in order to try to get the FTC off their back.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Wreck-It Ralts should not be in recruits. He's a friend. Wreck-It Ralts is shaped like a friend.
Yes. They are all friends, but there's a box called Friends. Was I here when that happened? That doesn't sound right.
I cannot recall. Saratobi Freak, if you could put your super chat in the regular chat, we will read that off.
Mm-hmm.
Any opinion on the Doctor Who trailer? It looks pretty good. I'm hoping it'll be good. I liked season 11. I'm hoping for a season-long storyline. I know there's a Cyberman in it, so I'm like, yay, my favorite villain.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that there was the new trailer out.
Yep, dropped today, because today is also the 54th anniversary of Doctor Who.
Wow.
So yeah, watch some of my old Doctor Who reviews. I love Doctor Who. I'm looking forward to the next season, and hope it's gonna be good. All right, so I need to put the radio on from the Pokegear. SKH's video productions. Darumaka can be found with Jalad at Tanagra Town. Gornziax, would you and Doug make a movie if the two of you come back as friends? I suppose so, if we were friends again, but that's not the case right now. Radio, that's what I gotta do.
Saratobi Freak, what's your worst Pokemon memory? Mine is running out of potions in Rock Tunnel in Yellow version.
I would say probably the first encounter with Kabutop Skeleton missing number.
Okay, that's right.
Trying to find. Did I not get the radio card? Oh, here, Pokeflute.
Sweet.
Snorlax opened its eyes wide. It's a Charmeleon!
Ooh.
All right, let's try to catch this thing. Quick ball, go.
Your friend. Let's see. Mega Man DBZX is, what would you make your TARDIS look like? Let's see,
do you mean interior or exterior?
Chameleon circuit. No, just fix the chameleon circuit. That's what it's for. Wait, it's not called that in the British version, is it?
The chameleon circuit?
Yeah.
No, it's called that.
Okay, good. Good.
Let's try it. We'll false swipe it a bit. But no, exterior-wise, something innocuous like a cabinet or something like that. Interior, I'd want to go for like the Victorian-style console room, either the one the 8th Doctor had, or the one the 4th Doctor had for a bit that unfortunately warped in storage.
I would not do a cabinet because you leave that outside, you see a cabinet, and someone is like, sweet, free cabinet, I'm going to pick that up. No, you would fail. You would lose your time machine, Lewis.
That would be bad if I lost my time machine.
Yes.
All right, let's heal up. Probably should buy some more potions. But yeah, seeing that Kabutops skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Bear in mind, I'm like 10, 11, 12 years old.
Right.
And we already know the missing number trick is not something that's supposed to happen. It's like you're trying to summon a demon. It's so, you know, it's wrong what you're doing. You're playing with forces you're not supposed to be doing because there's a programmed perfection to the world. Not especially in red and blue, but you know what I mean. So it's like you're trying to summon an eldritch creature and then seeing what's not supposed to be there. It's like, oh God, what have I done? What have I done?
Mm-hmm. Or like you wonder if like they put something in the game just to mess with like hackers or whatever.
Yeah. Although, but that was not my first instinct when I first saw this thing. It was like, sheer unbridled terror. Like, oh my God, what have I done?
No.
I got over it and learned that was a common thing, but still like, whoo!
I remember being like really afraid of like, no, it felt really wrong because like I did get a Game Shark so that I could catch like all the ones that were in red version and then catch Mew.
Yeah.
And I was worried about like losing my save file and then also just like, I'm cheating. This is so wrong. Let's see.
Yeah, I got a few super chats in there.
Yep, Magic Steve 83. It's my birthday, and I just found out it's also the anniversary of Doctor Who. How did I not know this? What else haven't you told me, man?
There's probably a lot I haven't told you, but you're not ready for it yet. Also, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday. Let's see. All right, Professor Chaos 56. We'll find one. Oh. All right.
And Charmeleon! All right, we need a nickname for a level 50 Charmeleon. Ironically, with the missing number trick, Charmeleon was one of the Pokemon I got when surfing along the up and down the coast.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
It is very hot-headed by nature, so it constantly seeks opponents. It calms down only when it wins.
Wow.
Filbrain, Deep Fire, Liz Furno, Charlax. I like Charlax.
Let's see.
Charmimic.
Hi all, I'm just here to say good luck and drop off some cash. And now I'm off to bed as it's 11:20 where I am. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Charmed Hard. Charlemagne. I like Charlemagne.
There you go. Yeah, that works.
No, we're gonna go Charlemagne. We lost Charlemagne. We got the actual Charlemagne now.
Mm-hmm. All right, 7, Seraphim 7, thank you for actually getting what is going on with the whole Kappa FTC thing. So much needless panicking going on.
Well, the thing is, it's not necessarily needless. There's always something to be worried about whenever YouTube changes something. What do you want, Joey?
Oh, dang it, Joey.
Good evening, Guilmon. It's me, Joey. Were you awake? Let's get together and battle. I promise things will be different. I know, I'm pretty sure we battled him once before. I might have done that off screen.
Okay.
But you know what? It's time. We're going back and kicking Joey's ass.
Professor Chaos 56, Supreme Chaos 918 wanted to know your thoughts on the CW's crisis on invite Infinite Earths event?
I have little to no opinion on it because I've never watched any of the different DC shows. I'm sure it will eventually. I'm glad it's happening. All the star power that they've got and all the different universes they're uniting in different DC TV shows, which I think is really cool. They're doing that, like Birds of Prey, bringing back Brandon Ruth and Smallville. I think it's great. I think it's a great thing. But I'm probably not going to watch it just because I don't really watch, because I've never watched any of the series before. Mm-hmm. I'll do it eventually. I know that. It's like sometimes I'm going to retire and I'm going to spend all my time just watching tons and tons of TV that I missed when I was younger.
Patrick Caulfield, I thought Phelis's idea for a TARDIS was funny, going in a shed into a living room. Do you know what happened to a shed? Also, opinion on which is better, Pelipper and the Spartans.
I don't know about the Pelipper and the Spartans thing, but yeah, what happened to Phelis's TARDIS? He actually explained that in a video. I can't remember the exact, and the game has frozen.
No.
Pretty sure we saved after we caught it, so I think we're still good. Phelis, like, did an episode where he's like, oh yeah, didn't I used to time travel all the time? I'm gonna do that again. And then we see, like, the footage of, like, the shed has been destroyed.
Oh.
So he just crawls out of the wreckage of the shed, shoots it with a gun, and then goes off.
Barley672, glad to see you and Suede collabing on the Pokemon movies again. Bill's old reviews aged like roadkill, and it's nice to see old comrades at it again.
Indeed. In fact, I probably need to record. He wanted the recording by the end of this week, and I've been kind of busy, so I need to go back, and so I need to actually finally record that for him. Though I think he said he needed to send me an updated script.
Okay.
All right, Joey, where can we find you?
And Ryan Meir, shut up, Dax. I mean Joey.
Oh, references.
Uh-huh. Of course, I always imagine DS9 Dax. when you guys say that, and I'm like, nothing wrong.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Dax. We're talking about Overdrive Dax,
yeah,
who is annoying and mugging at the camera all the time.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's bring back.
Here we go. Some clarification from Patrick Caulfield. I meant, what is your opinion of the bluebird pelican? Oh, okay. Cormorant?
Oh, Cormorant. Yeah, it's one of the new Pokemon in the game.
Phalanx.
That thing's annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I don't, because I didn't have an electric type throughout the game. But man, that thing was a pain in the ass to kill, and it was stronger than it really should have been.
It has like a different animation that I think has something to do with how it deals with electric types. I'm not going to say more because that could get spoilery, but yeah, it sounds like there's something weird about Cormorant or whatever.
It's a single form Pokemon. I love how they did address, the answer that the question a lot of people had. When it dives, does it and grabs a fish, is that fish a Pokemon? And it turns out, yes, it was.
Yes, it is a Pokemon.
Orange Octopi 7, how is it that I'm subscribed to both you and Suede? I'm just now hearing you're doing another collab. I do not know. He might have only announced it to his patrons.
Have you hit the bell notification?
You gotta hit the bell notification thing. It's annoying, but yeah.
No, and you can't. Yeah, like.
Joey, your ass is mine.
Damn it, Joey.
It's a moral imperative. We had to come back home to deal with Joey.
Crush his pride, please.
I've been waiting. Let's battle now. Oh, good!
Darkrai. That's not a legendary, is it?
That's a legendary.
It's a legendary, great.
I thought he had his Huntail.
GornZX, are you still friends with Erod and Lupa, even though the things they're saying on Twitter?
Don't know what you're referring to, but yes, I am still friends with them. Joey F, we're not referring to you, we're referring to this Joey. Different Joey entirely. You're fine, yeah. Joey F.
Yeah, no. This Joey.
Okay, so now he has a Darkrai. Now you know what? I can believe he took on Balto and defeated it if he had a Darkrai.
No way. You know what? I'm saying,
it's one legendary versus another. I have an easier time believing that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, if we had never challenged him, we would have never seen his Darkrai, and we would have never have learned, oh my gosh, no. I don't want it, no. I don't want him at Joey incompetent. I can't handle it.
We'll just get away from here, man. I'm just, no. I wonder if Joey's Pokemon are randomized in every battle.
That could be it. Speaks too soon. Who is Balto? Balto is our precious son, our original starter, a Suicune, in a previous Let's Play, in a previous Nuzlocke. So check it out.
Balto, yeah, in the Pokemon White randomized Nuzlocke.
He crawled through hell to join us again.
He crawled through hell to come back to us covered in honey.
Covered in honey.
We're probably going to get another friend in a second here, so let's go back and get Wreck-It Ralts. Sir Straw Hat, post your super chat in the regular chat, and we will read that off. Heal up real quick. That was a Huntail and a Darkrai costume.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we're going to go with that theory.
Yeah, that's the only thing it could be.
There's no other way. No way. Even with a top percentage Huntail. Joey, if anyway, speaking of Eron and Loompa, how'd you meet them? Both we were all originally on CA. In terms of how we first met, I think I first met Loompa in person during the filming of Suburban Nights.
Mm-hmm.
And, whatchamacallit. And Erod, I first met him in person in Florida for a convention, because he was like, hey, can we do a crossover, man, because you're going to be in town, because he lives in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we got together with that and filmed that, and we've been friends ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring out Ralts again.
Sir Straw Hat, Joey, I hereby rechristen thee Tobias.
I dig it.
T-Scream 80. So, Lewis, why didn't Netflix interview you for the Power Rangers segment of The Toys That Made Us?
Because because I am neither popular enough, nor am I a toy reviewer.
And, like... Yeah.
See, here's the thing. History of Power Rangers is relatively popular. I think they interviewed Andre the Black Nerd for that. Mm-hmm. I might be wrong. I know he did the TMNT episode. And Andre has subscribers in the millions. I only have 116,000 subscribers. It's a matter of numbers. I'm not popular enough. Although what I have heard about that episode, because I haven't watched it, apparently for the Sentai footage they used, instead of using the official DVDs, they got fan subs.
Oh.
And they showed the fan subs. So that's probably a
Yeah.
All right, let's get a new friend.
And then also, they would go for toy collectors as well. Like, probably people with huge collections. But then I haven't watched any of the Toys That Made Us, so I wouldn't know. But
we went through this whole big song and dance to get a gala, and it turns out we could have just caught one.
Yeah, we could have. But now he has a brother. Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, we can't catch anyone from this route.
Yo, Venusaur!
Venusaur, no!
No, we're catching this Venusaur.
Oh, good. Be our friend.
Be our friend, Venusaur. First start with a quick ball. Yeah, if we encounter a Pokemon we've already caught before, we can skip it and just go to the next one.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Oop, nope, not quick ball anymore. Let's just false swipe it. I like using Wreck-It Ralts after all the trouble just as a catch Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's put it to sleep. We got starters in this one. I love it.
Yeah. We add a Charmeleon.
Magic Steve 83, old school Venusaur, name it OK Boomer. No, we like Bulbasaur line.
Let's see, someone's suggesting Froggo. Bigger Green is here.
Bigger Green. That's right. Pokemon Yellow, we had Bigger Green.
Yes.
Bigger Green. Biggest Green. Okay, Gen 1er. By spreading the broad petals of its flower and catching the sun's rays, it fills its body with power.
Nice.
Woodrew, Lil Venus.
Vitamin D.
Audrey, Big Bubba, Film Brain, Ultra Green, Biggest Green.
Burgest Green.
Burgest Green.
Mega Green.
Vinny, I do like Biggest Green.
Burgest Green.
Burgest Green. You know what? I'm going with Burgest Green.
Here we go. Make it so. Yes. Yes.
Burgest Gurn.
No vowels. Vowels just dilute the consonants.
Save real quick. You're just be on the safe side.
Yeah, because we need to keep this one.
Yeah. Super Commissar. Elmerald. Gurgasiern.
Does he give you green or pecan?
Joey,
Check.
if you can recommend a comic to me. Oop. Looks like... no, that's okay. I thought Game Show Reviewer Zani is not yet. Alright, please come back again sometime.
Bulb Johnson was also a suggested name.
Alright, I think there was water over there too. We can probably try to catch something in.
Kimono Flareon GX. Volve are for squares.
Vols are for skurs.
Yeah. There you go. That's the sequel to the Literacy is Cool shirt.
Oh, we could have gotten a Corphish, which is not bad, but not as good as Krabby.
It's true. But you know what? Let's see him shoot some foam from his mouth. I bet he'd be very cute.
Elite speak, vowels are for squares.
Yeah.
Sob says to God, here's a comic suggestion for a review. Review Warren Ellison's Ruins. I've thought about it. Ruins is just a miserable, miserable book, and I don't understand what the point of it is.
Okay. What's it roughly about?
Have you ever read Marvels before?
No.
Marvels is one of Alex Ross's works, at least in terms of the artwork. Where the idea is let's look at the Marvel Universe unfolding in real time when they actually premiered with a painted, realistic style, just beautiful, gorgeous thing, and framing it with like the prejudices of the era and everything like that. Ruins is okay. We'll take that same concept and characters, but let's see what would happen if everything went wrong.
Okay.
Like, mutants are like deformed freaks and dying all the time. The Fantastic Four died horribly. Spider-Man gives the reporter who's the main character cancer by accident. Basically, it's just miserable. It's what if everything went wrong, and it's just not good.
From the first three examples, it's like, well, what if radiate, like, I don't know, but it's just like, okay. All right, so it's just like, what if atomic energy isn't our friend?
All right, back to round 11. Yeah, there might not actually be any water. Oh, good. Yeah, it was Latios, which we failed to capture of the 3 legendaries we caught last week.
Okay.
There's no cheating with Pokemon. Let's keep it fair and square. I'm not sure if that's accurate, dude.
Well, there's probably not going to be any cheating considering Pokemon God is right there.
Yup. All right, we got some super chats.
All right. Okay, Jack Drias, post your super chat. Oh, wait, here we go. I've been reading Movies and Other Things by Shea Serrano and would recommend it to you and as a Christmas gift any movie lover you know.
I will keep that in mind.
And then let's see, Jacob Lerma. I will look for. All right, yep. Just post yours in the chat, and we'll read that.
Yeah, Action Replay would disagree with you, kid. Where is Game Show Reviewer? We don't know. He usually comes in on Saturday nights. He tends to be doing other stuff, so he usually comes in halfway through. He might actually be here at all. If I can't remember.
All right. Okay. I guess Jacob Lerma is asking if you know. Do you know Black Nerd?
I do know him. We're not like super close personal friends, but we've hung out a lot. We've talked a lot. Briefly shared a hotel room once.
Okay. I actually follow him on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter very much.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Let's see. Ooh,
yeah, I think we first met at Power Morphicon actually years and years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like back when he was only first starting his channel, I think.
Gotcha. Huh.
Favorite gym leader for Sword and Shield? Piers, the Dark Gym Leader. Piers is great.
Okay, Piers.
Yep.
Is the okay? Interesting. And oh yeah, so well, I should just look it up. I should just look up the Dark Gym. I'm very pleased that we have it. I did see that Opal is the leader of the Fairy Gym.
Yeah, she's a delight.
She seemed interesting.
Casey reviews. Yes, there is. I'm pretty sure that might be that there is a video of us at a convention, which I think was history with the Power Rangers convention, Power Morphicon. Zexel Brony 479. Have you ever seen Database Rangers? I unfortunately still have not seen any of Database's stuff. I have met him before. I met him at the most recent Power Morphicon a couple years ago. He is also a good guy. Connor Johnson, hey Lewis, I'm currently in the Twin Cities. I just got back from having dinner with my family at a restaurant called Buca de Beppo. Ever been there? I want to say I have. I think that's at the Mall of America.
They might. Oh, you know what? I think I saw a location there recently, but otherwise they had one, in downtown.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's really tasty. I liked it.
I recommend Khan's Mongolian Barbecue myself. Official endorsement. That place is great, as well as Ichido Ramen.
Okay, I've been to Cheeto, but I haven't been to Khan's.
SKHS Video Productions. Why didn't Linkara drink while reading Trouble? Because it's not as bad as Marvel. It doesn't inspire drinking as much. It's still bad, but not as bad. Professor Chaos 56. For anyone confused, Cinematic Venom released a new 2-hour video airing inside the issues with Lupa, Erod, and Hiley. That is what the Twitter stuff is about. Leave it at that. Here is not the time or place. Thank you. Oh, God. Unfortunately, we're 14 levels higher than him, but apparently Hammer Arm can hit you while you're flying.
Yikes.
Or maybe you can review another Steven Universe comic, or you can review Spider-Verse, or maybe an Avengers Earth Minus Heroes comic based on the awesome short-lived animated series. Yeah, maybe. Spider-Verse, if I review it, is going to only be... It's probably only going to be the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Universe comic will be fun, though. Any thoughts on the Scottish Pokemon Trainer meme? I love it, but apparently a lot of Scottish people don't like it. Because apparently they have to face stereotypes enough as it is, so that's sad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've stopped doing it, but it's a shame. It's a shame. Well, I suppose it's not a shame to stop doing something that's that's stereotyped and whatnot.
Right. All right,
But
Patrick
that's life.
Caulfield, go ahead and go ahead.
I said that's just life. You figure out stuff that's not appropriate, and you stop doing it because you're not an asshole.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're through the route. So.
All right, and then yeah, Patrick Caulfield, just post yours in the chat.
All right, so we got a new route here. Let's go fishing.
Catch a friend.
Gotta keep catching friends. The tagline of the damn series of this entire thing is gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch each friend.
Gotta catch a limited amount in Sword and Shield because they cut back a lot of them.
Half the friends. Ugh.
Raichu!
Raichu. Hanging out in the water.
It's a random Raichu. It wants to be a lowland Raichu.
It does.
It wants to surf.
It's trying to evolve into one the hard way.
Goldrex, is it wrong that I don't like blue in the games? No, you're not supposed to like blue. Blue's a dick. There's a reason why so many people, when they first got Pokemon, named him like Nutsack or Assface or stuff. Because he's just an asshole. Which another thing I liked about Sword and Shield, I liked that we had an asshole rival again. Not Hop, there's another rival, and he's a complete dickhead. I love kicking his ass every single time because he was such a smug dick. Thunder Rat, Surf Chew, Smell You Later, Commander Riker, Rye Surfer, Surfer Chew.
Excuse me, they didn't spell Riker R-A-I-K-E-R.
Commander Raichu. Riley. Blue Chew. Oh, Blue Chew is what we call like a peekaboo that we run into.
Mm-hmm.
Jerkwad Grandma Rival.
Wow. Let's see.
Fat Chew. Riker Chew. I like Riker Chew. I can do that. Mascot.
Chrono.
Surf Blue.
I mean, Peekaboo. We can use it. It's not a Meryl. We got to name Meryl Peekaboo. Elect Surfer. It's a water Raichu.
Mitsuchu, Commander Raichu, #1. Puka, after the Surfing Pikachu episode, we could do Puka.
Puka or Riker or...
And Patrick Caulfield apparently sent his super chat.
All right.
I'm going to go with Riker. Because I like the joke.
Nice. All right. Looking for it. All right. Opinion of Phalanx and its inspiration. What was your least favorite Gen 8 Pokemon? For me, it was Indeedee. Also, Vigo will come out to torment you.
I do not know if Vigo will come out to torment me. We will see. Otherwise, I love Phalanx. Phalanx is adorable. Basically, it's like a Roman Legion Pokemon, where it's like a bunch of little round, like Kirby-shaped things which are black and have like Roman Legion helmets on.
I know which one you mean. Yeah, and then they'll like stand in a row and then they'll jump behind it. Okay,
I know. I love it. It's great.
I think it's really cool.
Least favorite Gen 8 is probably that penguin-headed thing.
Oh, the Ice Cube one?
Yeah, it's just so weird. It doesn't look like a real Pokemon.
It looks like something like a series that wants to be the new Pokemon would make as a Pokemon. That was kind of the hint that I got from it.
Yeah, it's just so bizarre. I don't get it.
And then its evolution doesn't even add to it.
I don't even think it's an evolution. I think it's just a form change.
Okay. Then yeah, because it's like when I saw that, it was just like, it's not like, I don't know. I feel like they didn't build off their original concept. They just was like, it's like two people had like, okay, got to make a penguin Pokemon. Here you go.
Yeah, just so bizarre. All right, so we got this. We got Venusaur and Raichu, Shell Armor, and Water Veil. Let's move them into the recruits.
Let's see, what else was there? I mean, yeah, Lewis and I were discussing the T-Rex Satyr, which I thought was pretty neat.
Yeah, the poor fossil Pokemon.
Yeah.
They want to die so badly.
Like I said, not more than Clink.
Not more than Clink. Alright, I think it's gonna be a while before we encounter Grass again, so let's just bring out Grimlock, try to get him some levels. Not Revengers. The retired recruits. Water Veil is appropriate for Raichu. Yeah, I know, I like that.
Okay, and then I'm going to get to this one super chat. I'm going to see if we have any other ones above it. Okay, looks like we're good. All right.
All the fossil Pokemon hate Arceus so much. Speaks too soon. Read off your super chat in the regular chat, and we will read that for you.
All right.
Oh yeah, we can also go through Diglett Tunnel now. We can catch something there. Well, shoot! I just
Satyr, Galarian, Fossilmons. Oh, that's what they're talking about, or the Corsola. I mean,
Corsola is just sad. It's not cursing its very existence. It's just depressed because it's a ghost.
I think the Corsola is sadder. I mean, those, like I said, those Galarian Fossilmons, I think they can make it through. They don't quite come off as suffering, but they come off as awkward to me. I think that sucker wants to die.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Corsola. Oh man, like, oh buddy.
Poor bud. Anyway, Game Show Reviewer just joined in.
Yay.
Howdy, y'all.
Hi, Game Show Reviewer.
Hey, Julie.
Captain Adventure 1993, how are you enjoying Pokemon Sword and Shield? As we said earlier, I am enjoying it. I'm pretty much done with it. I mean, I just had to finish the post-game quest and the second championship.
Speaks too soon. I missed some of the early streams. What did the red Gyarados turn out to be?
It turned out to be this guy, Dr. Detroit, a shiny Xatu. And by the way, I have uploaded the next HeartGold episode. I just need to actually release it to the public, which I'll probably do after the stream.
Hey, there's some good news for you.
Dammy Fiend of Time. Anyone else enjoying seeing NC getting killed by a panda? Because you know why. Also, now we need Raichu and Jean-Luc Pikachu commanding a Pokemon Enterprise. I'm going to say this right now. Do not wish death upon anyone. I mean, like Nazis, wish death upon them. I'm not going to feel bad about them. We're not gonna wish death upon, or death threats or death wishes upon any, people on people I know like that. That's just wrong. No death threats here.
Yeah, no one wants to see him get killed.
Anyway, we're in Diglett's cave. Let's see what's not in here.
Yeah, let's see what the actual cave is.
Speaks too soon. Actually, yeah, I saw the latest title card, and yeah, that did remind me of that.
A Skuntank.
Oh my god.
Yes! I plan on not winning anything in the upcoming election. Remember, I was president in 2025.
Good, we have avoided the darkest timeline.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if the entire chat votes for me, I might win 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of the popular vote.
There we go.
So we got our Skuntank.
It attacks by spraying a repugnant fluid from its tail, but the stench dulls after a few squirts.
Well, that's good to know.
Patrick Caulfield. Oh, you're right. It was 2023. Sorry. Patrick Caulfield, I'll watch for your super chat.
Strony, Pepe Le Pew.
So, I guess, does that mean that
Smell Thrower
smell as horrible as maybe we originally thought?
I do like Smell Thrower. Tail, Fartgate, Donald. Lillian Lamp, hey guys, been a while since I have watched these. I finally got a new cat this week, a 7-year-old black cat named Eve. Yay, congratulations.
Congratulations on getting a kitty.
Speaking of kitty, Starfire has now come out. We got her a new collar because we still can't find her old one.
Fartillery, I like that.
Fartillery, Smellington, Lankinator, Beppe, Fartbart, Rosie. Yeah, good Starfire. All right, what name are you guys thinking?
I kind of like Fartillery, to be honest.
Julie?
I whatever.
Let's just do it, Fartillery.
demi-feet of time, I was talking about the new episode, the commercial episode referencing the hilarious Panda Cheese commercials where you get attacked by saying no to Panda. Yeah, that's right, I've seen that.
I know you are, but still, you know, it still feels like wishing death upon someone, so we try to avoid that. Good Starfire. Yeah, I got her. We got her a new collar. Maybe the old collar will show up, but so far she hasn't gotten this one off yet.
Lillian Lamp. Hey guys, it's been a while since I
read that one off already.
Okay, you got that. Goddamn.
Yep.
All right. Body Man, is Stuntus no longer a train wreck? No, he's great.
Nope. Yeah, Skuntank's great. Yeah, it is Skuntank's cave.
Patrick Caulfield, was there ever a reason given why Chairman Rose didn't wear pants when he wasn't working? Also, were you aware the Sobble evolution line was based on Doctor Who and James Bond?
I didn't know about Doctor Who, but yes, definitely James Bond because it's a secret agent Pokemon. But as for why Chairman Rose does not wear pants, if you were uber rich, would you wear pants? Just saying. If I had all the money in the world, I feel like, yo, screw wearing pants today.
Orange Ranger video, I don't know what you're talking about. Cats have always been there.
We've always had cats.
Yeah, don't you know that?
Oh my good nuggets! You're the first visitor I've had in a long time. Since you look as bright as a nugget, let me give you a little present. Yay! Julie, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you got quiet for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm just reading through and looking for... There we go. Here's Patrick Caulfield's. Was there ever a reason... Oh, yeah.
I got that.
Got it. Thank you.
Lillian Lamp, screw the pants, I have money.
I think we're caught up on Super Chats now.
Okay. Yeah, we're good on the ones that...
And of course we say that, Jacob Lerma posts Super Chats. Keep an eye for that.
Okay.
By the way, vote GSR 2020, hashtag I stand for pants.
Okay, we got the Sacred Ash.
Okay.
Okay, so, Sacred Ash. People were asking about this when we first started the Let's Play. The Sacred Ash is a special item that can revive all fainted Pokemon.
Ooh.
Now, normally in a Nuzlocke, we would ignore any revive items, but obviously we play a little fast and loose here.
Obviously.
Do we want to... I have an idea about the Sacred Ash.
Oh, using it to resurrect one of our fallen friends and bringing them back from death?
That's one idea. My idea is it's basically a get-out-of-wipe free card.
Okay.
If we wipe, we have the Sacred Ash.
I'll agree with that.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's good. It doesn't feel like a cheat.
But we will also see what the people think. Do they want to just resurrect somebody, or do we want to have a get-out-of-wipe free card?
It's ashes.
Sacred Ash Ketchum.
No, Sacred Ash Ketchup.
Beautiful. Yay, Necromancy. It is a one-time only item. As far as I know, yes. Sacred Ash, it's basically like... I think the description of it, we will look it up real quick here. It's basically like a... like ashes that fell off of Ho-Oh or something like that.
Okay.
Looks like a lot of them are saying get out of wipe free.
Alright.
So basically, I'm assuming that means you wipe and the entire team you have at the time comes back.
Guys, this will only delay the Revengers. I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah, but you know what?
I would rather our friends stay with us.
Yes.
It is just a thought.
Yeah. All right, we can also now that we have access to Pewter, we can grab a bunch of new routes.
Yeah, speaks too soon. Basically, it's the equivalent of an Omega 13.
Yep. I have to reset.
Froze up.
Can't remember when we last saved.
So this time I was busy watching Chapter 3 of The Mandalorian.
I still haven't watched Chapter 3 yet, so please, no spoilers there. There we go. I think it was right after we got the Sacred Ash.
It was his sled.
It was his... Oh, you son of a bitch!
Oh yeah, also, Soylent Green, it's people.
Also, Body Spray Man, you skipped my last 2 super chats. Let's go back up and grab those.
I think he only had 2, and then thought we read them, but we'll check them out.
I meant to ask if he thinks Stunfisk is no longer a train rush, not Skinte.
Yeah, we said that. It's great now. It's because it's basically based off of a bear trap now, as opposed to just being a weird flat fish.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get Jacob Lerma?
No, he hasn't posted one yet.
Okay. I'm going to go look for the rest of Body Spray Mans. I'm not sure if there's any more.
Yeah, go ahead. They did one other one, but I thought we read.
Is Stunfisk no longer a train wreck?
Mons or Corsola, yeah. We Lewis thinks the fossil ones, and I think Corsola is sadder.
Soylent Green is Bruce Willis, who is also a ghost.
Here we go. Jacob Lerma, after Last Jedi, I unsubbed from a lot of channels, and it makes it so that people says that you're not a Star Wars fan if you like the new movie. Yeah, that it's kind of weird for people to... Gatekeeping is always weird.
Gatekeeping is bad and wrong, and you are still a Star Wars fan. Even if you dislike... Oh, I like The Last Jedi. If you dislike The Last Jedi, that's more power to you. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto.
The silver wing. Okay. That he always carried from that time.
Thanks, creepy old man.
I just found a random feather and just kind of kept it with me.
And I've just been holding on to it every single day on my person, waiting for the chosen one.
Oh, me, oh my, oh me. But, yeah, that will let us gain access to Lugia, apparently.
Ooh.
So, but that will probably be a while. I mean, we can do it whenever we want, of course. We still got another half hour. But, I think we can only really get access to it until after, again, the Elite Four. I might be wrong. But the thing is level 70, so if we fight it, whatever it has become, it's going to be super strong.
It's going to be strong. I love it. Whatever it has become.
Whatever it has transformed.
I meant it.
Body Spray Man, lost question. Past game streams going up when? As soon as possible. I rendered out another one earlier today, right before the stream. I have uploaded one that I will release after the stream. I'm trying to get caught up again, but there's just a lot of stuff I want to try to get caught up on and do work, including trying to get an additional episode out so I can restore the balance and make sure that the 600th episode does not fall during a theme month. Level 70 Ditto, level 70 Magikarp. Alright, we're probably not ready for Pewter yet.
DeLuna13, fun fact, Iris from Gen 5 is cousins with Leon and Hop.
I heard about that, but I think other people, but people have also said that was a fake screenshot, so I don't know what's real anymore.
I guess if somebody's played the Pokemon Master, yeah.
And if you played Pokemon Masters, let us know if that's actually confirmed.
There we go.
All right, let's fight this. Actually, let's. Did we catch something on Route 11 or Route 12? Excuse me. Let's go find out.
The last one we were on was the last time we caught a Pokemon. It was on Route 9, but I know we don't necessarily find them in sequence.
I'm gonna double check here real quick.
Actually, a good question popped up in the chat. How far away are you from episode 600?
Better question. What is even life?
Yeah.
That is a very good question. But to answer the first question, yep, Route 12. We already caught something here. To answer your question, though, we are about 25 or so, 26 episodes away.
So
it's supposed to be end of April is when the 600th episode is supposed to be.
Oh, are you going to be doing one of your famous all-day live streams?
We might be. I make no promises, though.
Okay.
Hopefully this year, unlike the 500th episode, I won't get sick during it, and I'll be able to actually, you'll be able to understand what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah, and besides, even if you do, you can still always just, re-stream the 500th.
There we go. Oh god, I forgot to switch out. I was gonna swap out Wreck-It Rolls. Oh well.
Not kidding. One of our news stations down here, I think it was for New Year's 2006, it was way too foggy. The fireworks couldn't be seen, so our fireworks spectacular was effectively in the fog. So what did the news station do? They played footage of 2005.
Ah. Any hints as to what you're reviewing for 600? I will tell you it's a storyline. It is not it is not as massively long as the 500 was. And whoever's adjusting their microphone, because that was loud.
Sorry, that's probably me.
It's all good.
Oh god. Kabutops looks pretty scary in that sprite.
I do like it though.
It's cool, but I'm like,
There's like 2 more routes before Fuchsia, so keep Wreck-It routes. Okay. Demi Fiend of Time. To summarize the feelings of a lot of the people who miss Star Wars Legends, it's kind of how you feel about Star Trek's Kelvin timeline, only we don't even get new comics. Can you blame us for being a little grouchy? It's fine. No, I get it. I get what happens when the continuity you followed is has been erased. I'm a comics fan, for God's sakes. But the problem is, it's a lot of it feels like it's constantly trying to compare it to the old EU version and saying like, well, they did it better. Why didn't they just do the EU version of it? When of course there's a majority of reasons why they would and wouldn't do it.
Some of them storyline related, some of them corporate related.
Yeah. Tones the Geek, I like The Last Jedi too. Biggest pet peeve are those people already saying Episode 9 is bad and leaking the ending when no one's actually seen it, which is entirely true. One of the most anticipated movies ever. It's like Endgame. They're gonna be so tight-lipped about spoilers.
Yep.
Sir Straw Hat, I miss Kyle Katarn too.
Yes, his stories were good. Especially because, well, let's face it, as the player, you loved him.
I will tell you this, I am going to review The Last Jedi during the Christmas season. Philip Miller, never forget, the new hero of our era, Ballman. Okay, get this, Julie. In Sword and Shield, right? You have the guy who the Yo Champ in the Making guy?
Uh-huh.
In this case, because it's all about, like, soccer stadiums and stuff, we have a mascot.
Uh-huh.
Ballman. He's like just a dude in a soccer uniform with a giant Pokeball head.
Wow.
Ball guy. That's Vegan just yelled out. It's Ball guy.
Wow.
We love Ball guy.
I don't know what to say. Oh, wow.
He's amazing, and we love him. But yeah, no, I understand. You're still free to like the old stuff, and even defend it and talk about why you liked about it. But it feels, but as I'm going to talk about in in my Last Jedi review, because I'm doing that this Christmas.
Yay!
It's just every single. The reason why I was yelling "shut up" at the beginning of the Force Awakens review, every single tangentially related to Star Wars discussion ends up being about The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Every single thing. Like, even now, we're in a Pokemon stream right now, and somehow we've ended up starting to talk about The Last Jedi. It just...
However...
this discourse on it infects everything. And at that point, I just wanted to focus on just The Force Awakens in that review.
I would now like to point out that your Pokemon stream ended up talking about anything but Pokemon is not unusual.
That is fair. But like, I've seen threads where they were talking about the Star Trek Kelvin timeline movies, and somehow it circled around into The Last Jedi because J.J. Abrams directed both, or was related to it.
Uh-huh.
It got so frustrating. That's why I was yelling "shut up" at the beginning. I was so tired of discourse on it. I wanted to talk about the other movie first. Now, when I actually do the Last Jedi review, go hog wild. But I will be making a defense of the movie when I'm reviewing the comic, and I will be talking about the comic adaptation as well, especially in regards to things that it does well and things that it does wrong that the movie did a lot better.
Okay.
And I will respond to several criticisms that I've heard repeated about The Last Jedi.
D-Scream 80, we could talk about the Cats film.
No,
because I like not having nightmares.
I recently saw a picture of people who they used a Snapchat filter or something in a picture with their cats, and it put their cat's face over theirs, and it looked like a plastic mask. Still less scary than the Cats trailer.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? I will give the Cats movie this. Unlike the Sonic movie, which was executives got scared from the reaction and forced them to fix something that looked bad. Whether or not that reflects the quality of it or not, that's what it is. I will give the Cats movie that they have integrity enough to say, no, this is our artistic vision and we're sticking to it.
Well, I mean, if you're going to stand down and do it, you might as well for Cats, because I don't know.
There's no way of making it look good.
And also, it's kind of a surreal thing anyway. It's a collection of poems, so you might as well just stick with what your vision is.
Seven
we had a
Seraphim
couple
7.
of super chats.
Yeah, I got them. 7 Seraphim 7. The Last Jedi infects everything. Confirmed to be cancer.
Oh, come on!
Cancer doesn't infect, though. And SKS Video Production. Think happy thoughts, like Stay Puft Marshmallows. That's right. Mr. Stay Puft was always there.
There's nothing can go wrong by thinking about Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
No.
He was always there. He was always happy. He always made everything better. That's why Ray thought of it.
One time he tried to crush New York.
We're not talking about that.
Let's look at the good times.
That was technically Gozer.
Yeah.
Jacob Lerma posted a super chat in the regular chat, and we'll read that off. Jack Dreas, were the Jurassic Park raptors just misunderstood? Well, they were just wild animals trying to eat food.
Yeah, no, I think they were understood properly. It's just
they're not evil.
This makes a bad situation. We cannot both have what we want here. All right.
Wow, I never thought I'd be sitting here on your stream defending Mr. Stay Puft.
Demi-Feed of Time, personal reason I hate The Last Jedi is it spits and stomps the message of my favorite Star Wars film, Return of the Jedi. I am going to respond to that actually in the review, because I do have a point about that. And I don't think it stomps on it. I think it has a different message, because not every villain is going to be the same. And my point will be very clear, but we'll save that for December.
Sir Straw Hat, Sir Straw Hat says, last chat of the night. J.J. Abrams has said Rise of Skywalker still isn't finished yet, and that so much is still being worked on despite the release date being a month away.
People say stuff like that. I want an actual article that says that, as opposed to just people saying it, because people were always talking. We're talking about Mark Hamill hates his interpretation of Last Jedi. I actually looked at what he said. No, that's not what he said. And then he later on he did another interview saying, well, people didn't get what I was trying to say, and then no one ever quotes the second article clarifying it.
Oh, okay.
Basically, people misinterpret a lot of things, so it would not surprise me if that kind of thing is just final second unit stuff and effects work.
Easily. Jacob Lerma says, sorry, my bad. I might be tempted to read off another one of his if you want to.
Yeah, it seems like it's missing a bunch, so yeah.
Yeah, so Jacob, I'm going to give you another super chat. You want an example of a film that was worked on until the day it was released? Star Trek, the slow motion picture.
Also still worked on from 7 Seraphim 7. The original Star Wars had Lucas working on it up to and even past the release day, because Lucas can't leave well enough alone.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, I think we have a Vega.
Challenge time!
Yay!
20 minutes from the end, and we get our challenge time.
Okay, guess what I was doing upstairs?
Were you cooking?
I was making cupcakes.
You were making cupcakes.
I have some extra batter, and guess what I thought of?
What did you think of?
What if you took the cupcake batter, but made a pancake with it? The challenge is, you must have half of this experiment.
Alright. It's very hot, though.
That actually sounds quite delicious.
I'm going to give it a minute to cool off a bit.
Show the camera.
Show the camera. It looks like a regular pancake.
It's made out of cupcake batter.
I can't imagine it being that much different. And also, we got a cherry over here.
Mm.
So those keeping track of the cats, we got Kitty over here.
Come on, blow it in. Let's do it.
Thanks.
I hope that's as delicious as it sounds. Charles Lard, I'll be watching for yours.
Yeah, honestly, just tastes like a pancake to me.
No, it's way sweeter.
It is sweeter, I'll give it that.
It's a super sweet and feel that. It's not much softer than usual.
Didn't feel that much softer.
This is very soft compared to my pancakes. Hell, it was like so soft when I was flopping it on the pan.
Still tastes good though.
Charles Ard 1. Me and my girlfriend just got done with Frozen 2, which was great, but we saw the trailer for Cats and it scared her.
Oh no.
Scared
Cartoon
Cherry
Kelly,
over here too.
Cartoon Kelly, Professor Chaos, I'll be watching for yours. Lillian Lamp, have you guys ever done Mung? Rice patties?
Mung.
Huh.
I don't think I've never had any. No.
Cherry is just
Kitty.
crying.
I have never had Mung rice patties, no. Cherry just wants attention. She has been meowing all day. I'm actually surprised she hasn't meowed more during the stream.
She's all up in your desk now.
Will
She is all up in my desk.
Will Hutchins says, Poe Dameron is a lovable rogue in a world that's rightfully outgrown lovable rogues.
Indeed, it's one of the things I love about Last Jedi.
Patrick Caulfield asks, Vigo, what were confirmed mob couples in finale?
What?
My Little Pony.
No, what was the
No,
question?
that clearly says mop.
What was the question?
What were
confirmed couples in finale?
What were the confirmed copies of My Little Pony finale?
Why do you want me to spoil it? Go check it out.
Maybe they want your thoughts on them.
Cartoon Kelly says, I want a cupcake pancake. Hi, Viga.
Just in case, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't saw it, so I'm not going to answer.
That's-
Sorry. I don't want to spoil it for people who might not have seen it yet.
Yeah.
Still waiting on Professor Chaos.
Anyway, I'm off to tend to the cupcakes.
You tend to those cupcakes, sweetie, because that pancake version of them tasted very good, so I'm sure the actual cupcakes will taste even better.
What if we put icing on the pancake version?
Do it. Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Demi Fiend Time says, look, I'll end the debate like this. Stargate is better than both Star Trek and Star Wars.
You can F-word right off!
She has never seen Stargate. She should, because Stargate is great.
Sucks! I have seen some and it sucks! Stargate as a franchise sucks! And even the animated series.
All you've seen is the animated series.
Even that was kind of sucky. I did
God,
watch some of it with you on
animated series.
You watched one episode of Atlantis out of context.
Kind of sucks.
It's part of the series.
It's not canon.
You know what's not canon? Everything! How dare you! Star Wars and Star Trek are 5 times billion better than Stargate hopes to be!
Stargate is great.
Stargate can kiss
great.
my gate!
Lillian Lamp is just chiming in to say Stargate is good.
She's right. And the kitties are just like, what the hell did mommy do that for? T-Scream Eddie, did that pancake have something in it? Yes, it had deliciousness. Ask Ages Video Production, Stargate has the best time loop episode ever. It does indeed.
Yes, it does.
Window of Opportunity. Great episode. My wife has strong feelings about Stargate, apparently.
I think we all just found that out. Yeah, I'm making a note to myself, too. Yeah, and the next time I'm up there, zip it about Stargate. Done.
She did not mention this when I've been rewatching Stargate episodes lately. Oh, good. She did not mention any bad feelings about it beforehand, so maybe it was just the implication that it was better. Oh, good. We got Draco Meteor. We'll do that.
Let's see. All right, and then Jacob Lerma is saying just sorry for stating the Last Jedi talk, and then we just need Professor Chaos 56. And then
That was
What
beautiful.
started all that anyway? It was someone trying to end the Last Jedi conversation.
Instead, it just started something else.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Dragon Knight 15, Jason Cruz. The thing is, I actually like Universe once it got better in its second season.
Agreed.
The thing I realized when I was watching it is SG-1 and Atlantis were filled with people who were the best in the best. They were the people specifically trained to go through the gate, to do these tasks, and explore other worlds. They were the best people for it. The Universe, these were not the right people. They stumbled into this. We're not supposed to be involved in this, and it screwed them over. And instead, we got really bad interpersonal drama and a guy and Bargain Bin Baltar, who should have been tossed out at the first opportunity for lying to them repeatedly.
Yeah, okay, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone call it Bargain Bin Baltar.
Well, Universe was so desperately trying to ape Battlestar Galactica. It was that same kind of depressing mood. Battlestar Galactica, much as I love it, it kind of ruined sci-fi for a few years, because suddenly everybody wanted to be Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Hey, I'll agree with you. The first season of Universe, I mean, that killed Stargate for me for a while. It wasn't until you convinced me to give it another chance and convinced me that it got better that I started watching again. Like, okay, it was actually a lot better in the second season. I was actually kind of disappointed that we didn't get anything else out of it.
We got a comic which continued it, which unfortunately I've only read like the first 3 issues of. It was okay.
Yeah, I think that's actually where I am too. I never got the rest of it.
Which one is the original Stargate with Richard Dean Anderson in it? Is that
SG-1. That is SG-1.
SG-1. Okay.
And that is and SG-1 is a great series.
Yes, it is.
10 years. A lot of sci-fi shows don't even get 1 season. The fact that we got 10 out of it is still pretty damn impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the thing is, if I remember correctly, Battlestar had just ended that year. And the year that Universe came out. And Sci-Fi basically said, we need Battlestar back on the air, but how do we do that without Battlestar?
Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to paste the tone onto another series, I guess?
Yep.
It was more than that. It was the tone, it was the camera style, it was everything.
It was Baltar, apparently.
It was Bargain Bin Baltar.
There's a scientist in it who kind of looks like Baltar, who has his own agenda.
Oh, don't forget the accent.
And the accent, too. So basically, it felt like they were just trying to recreate Baltar, except after a while you started hating Baltar in Battlestar Galactica. Mm-hmm. He was one of the best characters when it started out, and by the end you absolutely despised him.
Wow.
So okay. I did not want more Baltar when we had Universe.
The only thing, I mean, yeah, I agree. Baltar was an interesting character in Galactica. I kind of felt like he wanted to be redeemed until New Caprica.
Yeah, then they made him Space Jesus with a harem.
That was weird. That was weird.
Yeah, Julie, Baltar like he had a harem of women who half worshipped him.
Uh-huh.
And he started adopting Christian mannerisms.
Uh-huh.
In some respects, whoa, what he starts doing a prayer a way Christians pray with the hands together and bowing down. I can't remember I can't remember why he was doing so, but the women who were wow, I've never seen anyone pray like that before, and it was just awful, just awful.
I guess in sci-fi there's examples of handling your messiahness well, like with Cisco, or not.
It's not like he was supposed to be the second coming. He just had a Cylon in his head talking to him.
Man.
And besides, it's not like they had a plan or anything.
I love that. I love that the producers have confirmed that there was no damn plan at the beginning of every episode of Battlestar Galactica, claiming they have a plan. There was no plan!
So basically the entirety of Season 1. 7 Seraphim 7, on average, Stargate did tend to be more consistently good quality than Star Trek, especially later Trek. But Trek at its best eclipses nearly all else.
That's fair.
I'll agree with that. Tones the Geek, forget all those other shows, Firefly's the best.
I don't know about that.
I disagree about that, especially because Blake 7 exists.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Blake 7 is better than Firefly.
I could not get through Firefly. I didn't like the characters.
Captain Adventure 1993. What are we talking about? Well, it's a Pokemon stream, so obviously we're talking about Stargate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where does Farscape rank in all this?
I still haven't watched Farscape. I want to though.
Watch Farscape. You guys would enjoy it.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, like it's really good, and yeah, it's very enjoyable.
Wolfie What says Firefly's super overrated, runs away.
No, that's fair. You should be running away because there's a lot of Firefly fans. K9 and Company, best show, no argument.
Let's see. So someone is rating the Star Trek series as DS9, TNG, TOS, Discovery, Voyager, and Enterprise.
I'm kind of iffy about that because while I'm willing to give Discovery more of a fair shake than others, I would not put it above Enterprise or Voyager necessarily.
I agree.
I mean, it's a hard sell considering both of those contain such awful, awful, awful episodes. But at the same time, they had more consistent good episodes than Discovery has had.
Sir Straw Hat will be watching for your super chat.
And at least, Voyager and Enterprise feel like they're trying to maintain the continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Lillian Lamp, I'm just gonna make a fort with my 40k lore here.
And then
Mark Nunley says, "Come on, we all know the best Star Trek is the Orville."
I still gotta watch the Orville.
You do very badly, Julie. Make him watch the Orville.
how would I do this?
I don't know, but you're
Without
up there,
breaking
so
any laws.
you see, you're up there, so you're in a much better position to make him watch the Orville than I am.
Oh. Why don't you just bother him on Twitter about it?
There you go.
I don't want to get blocked. I mean, it'd be really weird to be blocked and still have to work for him.
Yeah, that probably would be awkward.
Oh, what is it? Kyoji Kashu has a joke for us, Games Reviewer.
Oh yes!
A Serpent Guard, a Horus Guard, and a Satesh Guard meet on a neutral planet. It is a tense moment. The Serpent Guard's eyes glow. The Horus Guard's beak glistens. The Satesh Guard's nose drips. Hilarity! From
That's Korea.
Did we get Lillian Lamp's super chat?
I don't believe we did. Why don't you read that off?
I'm just gonna make a fort with my
40k lore, we got that one.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on Sir Straw Hat. Oh, there it is. I sent you a link to the article where Abrams talks about the film not being done to your Twitter page. Also, did you end up using any of the fan art I made for the thumbnails of the live streams?
I don't believe I did yet.
Okay. Julie, you want to let that one through? I didn't think so.
Was that an actual chat, or was it a, or like a super chat, or?
It was a standard chat. I just wasn't sure if Julie wanted to let it through or not.
Mm-hmm.
I was leaning toward no myself.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was something horribly inappropriate or insulting.
A bit.
Yeah.
Zero Armor, anyone seen the UK series of Tomorrow People? I watched, there was a time when Nickelodeon had a sequel or a reboot Tomorrow People series that I watched several episodes for that I enjoyed, but damned if I can remember anything about it other than, like, kids teleporting into the water, finding an alien spaceship.
The day after, what's it called? The Day After Tomorrow People?
I wish I could throw something at you.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
And I'm trying to think. Sir Straw Hat, I know, had one. I don't know if
You
we
have
got
to
one.
throw-
Oh, the Abrams? Yeah, okay, we got his. We're good.
You would have to throw really, 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 really hard in order to hit me, because, yeah, I'm a few states away.
Keith
Maybe a
Pixton,
good
was it
fun-
called Space Cases? No, it was not. Space Cases was a different show, which was great.
Nickelodeon show. I don't remember too much about it, but I know it has some, like... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Space Cases, technically, because of some connections, I think it falls in the Babylon 5 universe.
I can believe it.
Well, I mean, I say that because if I remember correctly, they mentioned the Minbari at one point, and they also the teddy bear that John Sheridan spaces, they run into it.
Ha! Because J. Michael Straczynski worked on it, right?
No, it was Bill Mummy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually one of the characters, they recover the bear and they're like, who would throw a perfectly good bear like this out the airlock? or no, it's something like, what kind of idiot would throw a perfectly good bear out the airlock? Something like that.
I love it. John Barrington. Also, we got a Starfire here.
Oh, kitty.
Captain Avenger 1993.
Captain Avenger 1993. What are Linkano 90s dude thoughts of Pokemon? Both love Pokemon. As Dr. Linkano pointed out, he has a level 255 Mewtwo.
Right.
Also, the game suddenly experienced severe slowdown. And 90s dude, of course, loves it because it was from the 90s. Oh, good.
Great, more non-birds.
Yeah, now Starfire is laying next to the keyboard like a good kitty. Bug Buzz. I think this thing is Psychic type.
And
So I'm just going to pet her, and she still has her collar on, right? Yeah. It's hard to tell because she is so much more fluffy.
apparently MST3K is having a marathon on Thanksgiving.
Yep, they usually do. The Turkey Day Marathon.
Okay. Oh,
Check.
let's see.
Tight, good. It's always a crapshoot what they're going to show. Sometimes they've repeated the same ones a few times.
Yeah. Like, yeah, just the same few ones. Like, that's happened with their Twilight Zone marathons.
It happened. It happens because you have a limited supply of what you're allowed to show. And with Twilight Zone, you know, the show is over. There's not much they can do about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the Twilight Zone has tons of material about it.
It just seemed like they were still showing the same few episodes over and over again. But, I don't know.
I get you.
But who knows? It could be for any number of reasons.
There's another lettuce recall?
It's almost like loosening of government restrictions on things that are related to health and safety might be a bad thing. But I digress. I am but a humble comic book reviewer.
I'm still stuck on there's another lettuce recall. I haven't heard anything about this yet.
All right, I'm gonna save right here, and then I think we're gonna call it a night because we already got the slowdown going on here, and it's just about 10 o'clock anyway.
Alrighty.
Edward Dunkett, sadly, Linkara's cats are the only second best cats on the internet. All hail Grady. Sadly, I have to disagree with you, if only because, you know, support for my babies.
Yeah, his honor as a cat owner can't be impurged.
Indeed. All right, well, this has been Atop the Fourth Wall Plays Pokemon HeartGold Randomized Nuzlocke. We will be back again next week for more fun. We will see if we'll take on any more gym leaders. We'll probably catch a ton more friends.
More friends.
I'm hoping to get the episode out on Monday. I haven't filmed it. I have written it. I have proofread the script. I'm gonna film it tonight. I'm gonna work all day tomorrow on it. Fingers crossed. Back on schedule.
Cartoon Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Try to get your message in real quickly.
Yep, we'll wait for you and hope you are having a better evening and enjoying it. Just good night, I guess.
Good night. Yeah.
Good night, Cartoon Kelly. And by the way, yes, thank you for the daily greetings. I love them.
Good night, everyone. Julie, Game Show Reviewer, thank you for joining me as always.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for having us. Have me.
And, yeah, I think we will call it a night. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night, everybody.